Rusame reader, Kurosong! And today I will be reading to you from Black Coffee by MysterySaviour. Now, on to Act 2, Chapter 40. What are you doing in the closet? I think you mean, why am I back in the closet? My question still stands. America warily looked side to side, barely poking his head out of the wardrobe. I'm trying to avoid America sighed as he stopped himself. Dad. Russia raised an eyebrow, his loose grip on the neck of his tequila bottle tightening as he thought. Due to the vodka ban from his father, he had to dig into the stuff everyone brought over. And the strongest stuff he could find was this tequila Canada claimed that Mexico gave him as a gift. And why's that? America gulped, looking down guiltily. He's worried about me, and I don't like it. Instead of asking why, Russia just gave him a patient sigh and stuck out a red hand to the smaller country, making America look up at him, confused. Come on. A frown tugged at the striped country's lips. What? What are you talking about? Look, do you want to stay in a dusty old closet waiting for Britain to possibly find you, or sleep in your room? Russia grumbled. I think you mean our room. America chuckled, taking Russia's outstretched hand. Russia just laughed breathily as he led them back to the room, the slightest trace of a blush on his cheeks. Once they reached their room, Russia clicked the door open, sculling the rest of his bottle and dumping it in a trash can by the door, making America snicker. You're such an alcoholic. Are you even drunk? Russia just winked at him and shot him a charming pair of finger guns. Barely even tipsy, baby. America snorted, covering his mouth with his hand as he muffled the noises. Uh-huh, sure. The two collapsed onto the bed, America snuggling into a pillow, and Russia stretching across the bed, a satisfied groan escaping his lips. They laid in a comfortable silence for a while, Russia almost lulled into sleep by the rhythmic breathing of America before a thought began nagging at him. Hey, America? Russia called softly. A groan. You awake? I am now, sighed the country next to him. What's up? I was just wondering. Russia's cheeks reddened as he realized the gravity of his question. Last night, why didn't we, have sex? America chuckled at the country's flustered hesitance. Russia swallowed, suddenly regretting every decision he had ever made up to that point. Yeah. America stretched slightly with a yawn. I was super drunk, man. Like, out of it drunk. Then, when you dropped me on the bed, and we just broke down into giggles at how dumb we were being, and you half laid on me with that cute, drunk look on your face, with your eyes squeezed shut and your adorable laugh filling the room. He sighed. I knew I couldn't ruin that. Russia sat up, looking down at America confused. What do you mean? I didn't want to ruin our friendship, America explained solemnly as he sat up as well. Nor did I want to take advantage of you. You were too drunk to consent to anything properly, and I know you would never do it, but I didn't want you to just get what you wanted and no longer need me. America, Russia said softly, his brow furrowing. The smaller country human smiled up at him, flopping back onto his bed and snuggling with his pillow again. Don't worry, Ruski. I'm good. I just want to do that kind of stuff sober, you know? He laughed. Russia smiled back, although more hesitantly. Me too. It wasn't a lie. If he was gonna do that with America, he wanted to remember every blissful detail. His face, his grip, the noises he'd make. Before Russia could get any further into that particular fantasy, he laid back and sighed happily at the feeling of soft blankets gently holding him as he watched America nuzzle into the pillow some more. Bože, jak hotel boj toj. Bože. That roughly translates to, God, I wish I was that pillow. America looked up at him and smirked. You can be if you want. Russia blushed again, tensing up. Shit, did I say that out loud? Yep, America confirmed, popping the pea. He shuffled forward and wrapped his arms around Russia, resting his head against his chest. And I'm glad you did. Deciding he was too tired to be any more embarrassed, Russia just reciprocated the cuddle by wrapping his strong vermilion arms around America, earning a gratified rumble from the striped country. And so they laid there, just silently enjoying each other's company. Hey, America murmured sleepily, catching Russia's attention. America poked the Slav's cheek, squishing it slightly and earning a chuckle from the tipsy and tired country. Take off that thing. Russia raised an eyebrow, not minding America continuing to play with his cheek. What thing? The thing, America repeated, prodding at Russia's skin, although he finally realized what he meant. Eyes widening, Russia found himself barely able to hold back a stutter as his face burned like a summer day in Australia. My disguise? Nodded America with a triumphant smile, proud he had finally got his damn point across. While not unheard of, disguises weren't often removed. Like, ever. Even if countries weren't in the presence of monoskins, it had become a paranoid habit to always be prepared. It wasn't really needed anyway, since countries can see through disguises just enough to identify the colors. The only time a country would remove such a thing is in front of a significant other. To think America thought of him like that was unbelievable. I don't know. Please, begged America, sticking out his bottom lip and giving him puppy dog eyes. Russia sighed in defeat. How could he say no to that? Hesitantly, Russia reached up to the back of his neck and felt around for the small, almost unnoticeable bump hidden by his soft blonde hair. With one quick press and one resounding click, the human features on Russia melted away, leaving his pupils completely white and his hair gone. He shifted uncomfortably and refused to look at his roommate, suddenly akin to a lizard that had just been grabbed, warming up in the sun, and couldn't scurry away for safety in the cracks of the rocks surrounded in shadow. He felt warm, slender fingers grab his chin and tilt his head upwards, leading his gaze to meet with America's covered eyes. Russia just blushed some more and looked down again, fiddling with his exposed colored fingers. Hey. He managed to muster up the courage and look up in time to see the last wisps of America's disguise float away into nothing as the country was left in his stripy glory. On his lips laid a patient and warm smile as he used his free hand to remove his glasses, leaving his pitch-black eyes exposed. I don't want to judge. You've done enough of that for yourself. America leaned in as close as he could, resting his forehead on Russia's, both countries shivering at the electrifying tingle of the real skin-on-skin contact neither had ever experienced before. I just want to help. Russia chuckled tiredly, touching America's nose with his own. Took the words right out of my mouth. And that's the end of this chapter. I hope you enjoyed. Anyway, I'd like to invite you to join the Discord, which is linked down in the description below. That being said, I hope you have a nice rest of your day, night, or whatever it is for you. Just enjoy your time. And I will see you tomorrow!